Welcome, Librans. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Uh, Thank you for being with me another year, Librans. This is so wonderful. All right, so Librans, let's get in your reading. This is the Aquarian season, so from the 20th of January until the 18th of February. This is the frequency and energy that is going to be affecting a lot of you Librans. All right, so Librans, we see you're showing up in your own reading, and this reading is 4 weeks for 4 weeks. You are going to be ending the month of January, going in February, dealing with this. So the 18th of February is the end of this situation. For some of you, it doesn't really matter. When you pick up this reading, it still affects you because these readings are all timeless, okay? So a lot of you Librans are dealing with a young Virgo or with a young child that is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. A lot of you Librans have to pay back a whole lot of money. There is no win with a situation if you Librans had some sort of a legal situation, problematic situation. There's no win. There is going to be problems coming up with your kids, Librans, so be aware of this. So this period has to do with communication over a new start, communication about kids. It could be that you're going through some sort of a legal situation with kids. Some of you could be having legal issues surrounding you and your work, that sort of a situation. You have two major issues, and the major issues is some sort of a new start, and major issue with balancing out friendships, relationships is going to be coming up, okay? Now, 99. The energy and frequency is being like shared. Number 88. Now 88 is about infinity wisdom, infinity knowledge, and a lot of you are going to be going back dealing with past karmas for you Librans. Okay, so this is the year 2023. And some of you Librans is still working on the year 2022. And here we're seeing infinity. Now, the Eight of Swords is here. And this is going to affect you in the first week. The second week, you have the Eight of Wands, where a lot of you expect something to go very fast. But it has to do with money. But it's not going to be what you I'd expect this thing to go like very, very fast, okay? There is a lot of situation concerning money that is showing up. A lot, okay? So whatever is happening and transpiring, we are seeing a huge transition that is going to be coming up in this Aquarian season for you Librans, okay? And when we look, we see Librans, what is transpiring is there is issues surrounding a whole lot of money, okay? And there is 3 times the energy and frequency of hate, okay? So for Librans that is not dealing with, heavy issues, it can be a very positive period for you. So let's say you are a Libran that is, someone who is not, out there just basically creating issues for yourself and others, then it can work out to be a very, very positive timeline, okay? A lot of you Librans are going to be dealing with issues information, problematic situation that you need to resolve. So I see like friends, sisters or brother, some sort of a conflict that was there will come to an end as you get to the week of the 11th until the 18th. Okay. Now let's break your reading down. Well, the energy of the Eight of Pentacles has to do with work, business. The energy of the Eight of Pentacles is always about bringing in money, your incomes, where your incomes, the bond, where your incomes, because you see a lot of you Librans are going to be having contractual agreement, kind of figuring out a way how you are going to be balancing out your financial status. Okay, so that is going to be coming out. So life has a way of making some sort of a transition for you Librans. In the first week. So the week of the 20th until the 27th is when things are going to be like taking a new direction. And when we said take a new direction, you're going to be recognizing that transition, because a lot of you were not seeing something that was going on. It's as if your angels and guides is going to be opening up and showing you something that you were not aware of. So the first week is going to be affecting you Librans by you wanted to make some sort of changes. But it's as if the universe is saying there are things that you need to do before these changes can happen. So the first week is about recognizing that you Librans have to pay back a whole lot of money. Not all of you, some of you. They're going to be recognizing that money that was supposed to pay out was never paid out. They're going to be recognizing that you Librans, not all of you, but some sort of information is going to be coming out that you were not aware of. Now, whatever this information is and whatever that is transpiring, a lot of you Librans have to find inner strength to deal with this. It could have an effect on your kids. It could be something that has to do with your children. School fees weren't being paid, or there was a backlog with child support, that sort of a situation. So here we see that some of you might have to be paying back, and this is something that is going to be coming up where some of you, especially Libran men, could have to be paying back paying either child support or school fees or something, some back money that needed to be paid. Then we're looking at the second week. The second week is from the 28th until the 3rd of February. In this week, things are going to be like come to a stop. I see the angels of balance. I see the angel of balance trying to balancing out some sort of a situation where it could be that your sales, or if you're self-employed, you're going back to find out and gain, like looking back at your sales and trying to balance out a lot of stuff. Okay, so I see This is a situation that is going to be happening for a lot of you, especially self-employed or people who have two different jobs. That sort of a situation where you're going to be going back looking at communication, documentation, and it's going to be gaining some sort of a knowledge of what was going on, and is going to be basically balancing out and creating some sort of a transition when it comes up to work, money, or how you create your own income. So that sort of a situation is definitely going to be coming up. So be aware of this, okay? Then when we look at the third week, the third week has to do with some sort of a conflict at the workplace over money is going to come to an end. It could be a situation that some of you Librans should have paid out money. This money was never paid out, and they're going back and they're now recognizing that the money was never paid out. So there is definitely conflicts that is going to be coming up that has to do with a whole lot of money, whether it's at the workplace, whether it's a self-employment or that sort of a situation, because they're now going to be recognizing it is as if they're going to be recognizing that a Gemini had got money that a Capricorn person was supposed to get, and they're going to be recognizing this. So if you notice, the energy of the Four of Pentacles is about the Sun in Capricorn, and a Capricorn person is going to be releasing and showing up that something, a Gemini, and they're going to be now recognizing that a Gemini got money that a Capricorn person was supposed to get, and they're going to be recognizing that you Librans gave this Gemini this money. Okay, so there is going to be a really something, and it has to do with work and business. So for some of you, it's going to be work. Some of you is going to be business. Some of you are self-employed. They're going to be recognizing that a Capricorn person did not get money, and they're going to be recognizing that a Gemini got the money, and they're going to be ordering that you Libran return the money to this person. So it is as if you notice, a whole lot of you Librans, everything is coming out, and the Aquarian season is about secrecy. That was kept is going to be coming out, and there is no win with a situation with you Librans concerning some sort of a legal issue with a work. If you Librans are having legal issues with work, there is going to be problematic situation where there is no win that is going to be coming up. So be aware of this. Then we are looking at the last week. The last week is the week of the 11th until the 18th. There are secrecy, and a lot of you Libran that held secrecy, and a lot of you Librans that had secrecy, family secrets, that sort of a thing is going to be coming out. A lot of Librans that had collaborated with a Cancer, they're going to be finding out that you Librans and a Cancer had collaborate, and they're going to be recognizing, because the energy of the Five of Wands is that there was some sort of a huge conflicts. It could be legal issues. It could have been conflicts between you and a Cancer and a Scorpion. And this is going to come to an end, because people are now going to be gaining a whole lot of understanding, and it's now going to be recognizing that you Librans has created a huge chaos. Okay, and some of you Librans could have been a part of it, but some of you Librans, it could have created or surrounded you. So whatever is transpiring, this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, because this is just the Nine of Pentacles, this is kind of weird, with 5 and 3, but you know what is showing up here with the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, this is a whole lot of money. And it's as if a lot of you Librans are now have to, take responsibility for something where a lot of money is missing. They're now looking at a Virgo person, and they're recognizing a Virgo person and documentation, and took a whole lot of money that was not theirs. Were you, or did you help this Virgo person to gain this money? So there is just so much that is showing up, that people are now understanding and gaining some sort of understanding, because whoever this a Virgo person is, they're now going to be recognizing how much money and a Virgo person use someone else's details and documents in order to accumulate a whole lot of money, and they're going to be recognizing that this Virgo person was not being honest. So there is a lot of chaos, a lot of problems, where some of you Librans no luck with a lawsuit. A lot of you Librans that had some sort of a lawsuit and problematic situation that was going on, no luck. A lot of you Librans is going to be finding out some sort of a family secrets. A lot of you Librans is going to be recognizing that the chaos or the problem that you have between a Cancer and a Scorpion is not going to be over. A lot of you Librans are going to be recognizing what a young Virgo person have done and how this young Virgo person have took a whole lot of money. And a bank financial institution is going to be coming down on this Virgo person to return a whole lot of money to a Capricorn person and their business, because they're going to be recognizing that this young Virgo person was stealing money from people's account. So when we look at a situation concerning a whole lot of money, because whatever is going on, Libra, you're caught up with a situation with a whole lot of money, and you're going to be recognizing that money did not go to the right account, or you diverted, or money was diverted to another account, and they're going to be recognizing that you Librans are behind this, and they're going to be making sure that this situation is being resolved, because they're going to be getting to the bottom of the situation to resolve the situation. So Libran, it is for a lot of you Librans, you have to pay out a whole lot of money, but for a lot of you Librans, you're going to be, if you Librans had some sort of a secrecy in the family, or secrecy between you and another person, the secrecy is going to be revealed. And a lot of you Librans are now going to be having some sort of a worrisome, problematic situation at the workplace, because they're now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge that things that was said or was supposed to be done was never done. So however this is going to be happening and transpiring, Librans, you have to be on top of your game, because they're going to be recognizing that a whole lot was not done that you Libran was supposed to do. So you see, the season of Aquarius Librans, even though Aquarian season is good to help you, there can also be things coming out that a lot of you didn't want to come out. All right. I hope that this helped. You have the energy of twice the energy of 88. There is legal issues is not in your favors, Libran. Not end of January, beginning of February to the 18th is not in your favor. So be aware. I gotta go. Namaste.